What's going on, guys? It's pretty late, man. Almost 11 o'clock. Wanted to make this video. I didn't want to wait until the weekend to make it because I have something that I'm gonna label trade. I saw a lot of people going to the Goodwill lately, and you know, shout out to that Horace Silver. I mean, that record eludes me. I do not have that in my collection. I was just gonna break down and buy it, but I'm thinking that I could dig it. So, you know, I'm waiting to dig it out. And God, man, I'm so tired. I don't even know. Oh, okay. So I went to the Goodwill. I saw you guys making a lot of Goodwill posts lately, and wanted to see what I could find. And I realized that there was a radio station dump. Radio station got rid of a whole lot of this stuff. I can't remember the letters, but it is 105.1 Washington, D.C. Looked like they're a Christian station when I looked them up. Obviously, they changed formats. Looks like they were once a folk station, or playing folk music, because that's what I found a lot of. And all of this stuff that I'm about to show you is for trade. Excuse me. It's for trade. I decided to keep a little stuff. I left some stuff there. I left some Dylan records there that were in mint condition, but they weren't monos, so I really probably couldn't use those for trade bait, and I already had a couple in my collection. So there was one other guy there who was late. I snatched up a lot of the stuff. He was pretty disappointed, so I just kind of let him have those Dylan records, and he was glad to have those. But anyway, all the stuff that I'm going to show you guys is for trade. I'm going to put everything, I'm going to make a list in the comments section or in the description section. And as you know, you guys contact me for trading, then what I'll do is I'll just, you know, notate it that it's gone. All of this is, I guess, folk and psych music, and I do have one metal LP. So I'm looking out for you guys, you know. I figured that somebody in the community would like to have this stuff, and it'll cost you nothing but a square trade, an equal trade. The first thing that I have is a 45 by Kathryn and Duffy. The Enemy's List, Pre-Impeachment Blues, and that's on the Tacoma label. It's a 45. It's the only 45 that I have, and I'll actually play that while I'm showing you guys the rest of the album, so you can hear what at least one side sounds like. The other one is like real do kind of like country music, but this side is pretty cool. Got some cool guitar, so let me let that play while I show you guys what's up for trade. Judee, Sill, and all of them have this 35 on them. I guess, I don't know, turn it down. That's what the radio station wrote on it. It's a gatefold cover. One of the funky gatefold covers that have it actually right here, which I don't like, but if you're interested in this, let me know. That's the back of it. The name of this LP, I think it's self-titled. It's on Asylum Records. That's the label. It's stereo. The next one, also on the Tacoma label, is this John Fahey album. We all know who in the community is the big Fahey fan. So if you want to get on it at his recommendation, just let me know, and I'll trade up. That's on the Tacoma label as well. All of these records are impeccable. There's no scratches on any of them. There's nothing to be nitpicky about. They're perfect condition. Gem Mint Museum Collection edition. It's a MichaelAngelo LP. It says demo on the cover, but I didn't see anything on the label that indicated that it was a demo. That's what the label looks like. That's what the back looks like. So that's up for trade. This next LP I actually used to have this album, and I sold it years and years and years ago. But now I have a radio station like promo version. This is the Perth County Conspiracy, and it has this like kind of advertisement. It actually sounds like country, but has this advertisement on it, and it looks like a newspaper clipping, but you can see it's not, because it has this incorporated in it. Inside is a lot of cool stuff, a lot of goodies. First one is this guy. Let me put it up against this so you can read it. So that came with it. And on the back is the instructions on how to get there, the map to the Black Swan, where they performed after some festival. So that was in it. Also in this is the same thing that's on the front, and then, you know, my copy actually had this graphic right here on the front. There's a poem on the back of this, and I think this all that came in it. Here's the actual record, also in mint condition. There's nothing wrong with this. So I mean, I hope you guys like some private press folk music, because this is from what I understand, it's pretty collectible. You know, like I said, I know what I sold my copy for years ago. I don't know how I was able to run across another copy, but I did, and I don't want it. So for trade. Rhinoceros, this covers beat the shit. It has a top seam split on one of the sides of the gatefold all the way, but the album itself is perfectly mint condition. Now listen to this. I actually like this. I was gonna keep it, but you know, I don't really want to. Pink Floyd, this soundtrack, this is actually on the Harvest label, and it's a UK pressing, I believe. Let me look at, just make sure. Yep, England. So again, it has a 35 written on it. That's the only bad thing about this. This next LP is definitely up for trade. If I don't get any good offers, what I'll probably do is just stick this on eBay, maybe buy my VPI with it, unless you guys have some monster funk or jazz or funk 45 or rap 12-inch. But this is Jefferson Airplane, Surrealistic Pillow, and this is the mono copy, as you can see right here. The only issue I would say with this is right here on the inner corner, this corner, the corner that accompanies the spine. Let me see if I can show you guys. It took a little hit. It's chipping, very subtle chipping around the spine. No splits though. Oh no, that's a lie. Just a small split. But as you can see, it has the 35 also written on it. But that's the cover. The actual LP itself, and I have no idea if this is the original inner sleeve or not. I'm not sure, but that's the inner sleeve that's on it. I have no idea if that's what it's supposed to look like, but this is an absolutely flawless copy. It's a deep groove RCA black label, mono. See that at the bottom? Mono. And I don't mind getting rid of this, because I know that there's a collector out there that would enjoy this more than I would. I actually enjoy the album. I have the stereo copy. But you know, I'm not passionate about it, so maybe you guys could trade me for something really good, and you could have a cornerstone to your collection. I mean, who doesn't need a mono copy of some rock music, especially this album? You know, it's very valuable. but not to me. This is the last album, and this is actually not folk at all. This is look, I'm not in any way an expert on the rock or metal, so I don't know what kind of music this is, but I listened to it and it's pretty intense. If you want, don't even hesitate to bother me, because I did some research. I can't really find much about it. Sounds really good, and maybe you punk metal metal guys out there know what this is. M.F.D. Full Volume. This is a local group, because their P.O. box is in Washington, D.C. The record label is out of Dunmore, Virginia. This is what the front looks like. This is what the back looks like. And here's the cool thing. This has a whole lot of shit inside. First, you have this. And this is silk screen. There's a 45 in here. And this is the 45. It's on sky blue, kind of white splatter vinyl. I don't know if you can see the splatter. I think you could kind of make out something right there and right there. But it's splatter all the way around. Absolutely flawless. There's nothing wrong with this. Perfectly mint. And I could probably throw this on while I show you the rest of this. That's what I'll do. Alright, so this is also on there. It looks like a catalog. Some sort. And that's all that's in there. And the vinyl is a black splatter vinyl. Can you see the splatter? So, and I don't think it seems like this 45 is not the same. Maybe it is. I don't know. If you guys know about it and you want it, just email me, you know, give me something cool. Let's trade up. Let me throw on the other side real quick while I pack all this stuff up. Alright guys, that's all I got. So, if you like what you hear, let me know. It's yours. First come, first serve. That's the only way I could be fair, so let me know guys.